Day 14, Coach Your Brain. And today let's talk about wine. So to drink or not to drink? This is the question. So this is the symbol of this little town in the middle of the Priora. And it's actually called Scalabei. And the legend is that when the monks came to Christianize this little town, they said that in the hills there was a ladder which would take them up to God. Just want to let you know that this little bottle here is actually worth 500 euros. And probably has a percentage of 18 or 19%. Wow. So I have to confess that I've never been to a wine tasting before, and I'm not sure what I have to do. Do I have to spit it out or can I drink it? Now let's just talk about the benefits of drinking wine, because in 2017 we had a neuroscientist at Yale University who tells us that actually tasting wine engages more of the brain than any other human behavior. So it engages more of the brain than solving a tough maths problem or even trying to hit a curveball. And it really is interesting because there is such an interplay with the tongue, the jaw, the throat, the diaphragm, the taste, the smell, everything, that so much of the brain is really engaged. There's also another very interesting fact, and this was from another research paper from the Institute in La Jolla, California. And they talk about the fact that in wine you have an organic compound, and especially in red wine, and this activates a chemical pathway limiting stress and damage to DNA cells in the brain. So actually that helps us to prevent disease and also helps us with aging. Now in 2018 there was another study from the University of Rochester which showed that drinking low levels of wine, for example, can lower inflammation in the brain and help the brain clear away toxins. So there are quite a few studies demonstrating to us that low-level consumption of wine is actually beneficial for the brain. And also wine contains elements that maybe are helping the brain. Now I've just learned something extremely interesting about wine from this wine tasting, and apparently according to the grape that is in the wine, it will make you react in a certain way. So when you react and you are tasting it at the front of the mouth, that means that there is the Garrocha grape in there. If it's a Cabernet Sauvignon, you feel it in the side of the mouth, and if it's a Merlot, you feel it in the throat. Now just have a look at me tasting these wines and just see what I do, and don't miss the reaction of my face to the last wine that you see me taste.
Ácido al final, queda un poco ácido. Tiene 13 grados, se ha cogido un poco maduro, porque solo tiene 13 grados para eso. Entonces tiene este punto un poco ácido al final. Ahí va. De momento todos habéis hecho lo mismo al beber. habéis animado. Eso es lo que es la astringencia. La gente dice áspero, ¿no? Lo habéis notado aquí delante. Aquí delante. Esto, malauradamente. Aquí me gustaría hacer maridajes, que no estoy proponiendo, pero dar el tema todo y el es que hasta el año que viene pero me gustaría con toda la gama de vinos hacer platillos y hacer todo un maridaje. Está muy bien. Yo es que no digo, pero el maridaje
Yo antes de comer,
este vino darle mucho aire y vais a notar cambia mucho del anterior. Este ya tiene 18 meses.
So everybody, I'm about to interview Jenny. Jenny, tu ets de aquí, ¿no?
Sí.
Sí, es catalana.
Sí.
Pero parlas català, castellà,
Anglès i francès. Me defenc.
I...
Algo d'alemany també.
Ah, molt bé.
Però ara mateix...
Sí, sí. Y quiero preguntar, ¿por qué es tan especial el vino Priorat?
Es especial porque tenemos un tipo de terroir de tierra que solo existe aquí en esta comarca.
Right, so there's only one type of earth here in this area, yes?
Yes.
And you said to me earlier it's slate.
It's just like it's
Slate. Right,
you can all the terroir is this one.
right. Wow, and that makes the taste of the wine so different.
Yes.
Right.
This and slate.
Right. C'est
Incroyable.
vraiment incroyable.
Et oui, c'est très bon.
Oui.
Et après, c'est cher. C'est pour ça. Parce que les terroirs, c'est très différent ici.
Wow.
Donc, et après, c'est la vinification, c'est différent aussi. Donc, c'est tout comme ça.
Wait, we're doing a language melee here. So, Jenny, you said that it's very special also because it's very hard to make. I think when we were doing the tour, you said it's very difficult to elaborate this wine.
It's a little difficult. Yeah, it's for the method.
Right, the method.
The method.
Yeah.
But, and depend of the year.
Yeah.
So, it's more or less complicated.
Right. And this is the best wine in Catalonia?
Yeah. It's
Wow, look at this, everybody.
It's the first in Rosé in Catalonia.
Yes.
It's the third in Spain.
El tercero en España, todos.
And it's one in the 10 best in the world.
One of the 10 best in the world. I don't know if I want to drink it. I think I just want to look at it. It's going to be too special to drink. Thank you so much. And everybody do have a look. This is one of the most hidden treasures in the wine world. The DOC Doc Priorat.